I'm Theo Danjuma. I manage my family's contemporary art collection, and we're here at the ICA to chat with Neïl about his show. Neïl? I love art, and any chance I get to kind of meet artists, talk to them about their work, I find it really interesting. Somewhere inside me, I'd love to be an artist myself.
I do videos, sculptures, I mean anything I can do actually, most of what I can try. I was interested in playing around with affect and notions of count data statistics and rationalization versus love or something like that. And so I've played around with those issues in the whole show.
Do you feel there's a thread all the way through all of the work? So between the spaceship doors, the vintage series, and the installations, the videos, do you feel like there is something that goes all the way through, or is it just you?
It's always articulated the same way, I think. I just try to avoid actually having a style or being driven by aesthetic or by doing something because it's seductive or because I control it. Or, And it's always a small idea that is pushed until it becomes something. Yeah, I hope there is something that...
that goes all the way through.
Yeah.
When you started making the vintage series pieces, had you worked like that before? Was it like carving into...
No, it was slowly trying to do stuff and trying to use the wrong tool to make it. That's what I liked in it.
Right.
So that's how it started.
Yeah.
That series is so dangerous when you do it.
Really?
It's the hardest stuff I've ever did in my life.
Why?
Like the MDF is glue. Like you're like just burning glue. And they are killing. I think I lost 5 years of my life.
How long does, like one of the large ones downstairs, how long does that?
Oh, those are in foam, polystyrene, so it's less violent.
And the images that you carve into the pieces?
I like to use in everything a relation that is not complicated. I do an umbrella, people know what an umbrella is, so I don't have to define what an umbrella is. And that kind of flatness to it that helps making them and playing around and going somewhere else.
Right.
Rather than starting from the beginning and saying that's a couch.
Neïl's work is something that you have to, for the most part, spend time with, think about, give something to. It's quite easy for a young artist to be sort of pigeonholed into one thing, just making one thing, but I feel like he just makes what he wants, what he feels, wants to express himself. I think it's always wise when you just make work and then you just hope people like it, rather than actually thinking about who you're targeting when you make something, which is always a really dangerous thing.
Some artists are really good at it, at talking to an audience, and that's when the work is bad, or when we can replace it by a commercial, and that would be the same, or when we can talk about the work, and then you realize that talking about it is more interesting than looking at it. I'm bending and I'm doing seductive things and I'm playing some games, but I hope I don't work for the audience. But then I'm happy when someone looks at it, obviously.